recorded that whole video there and found out I wasn't recording on the mic. So yeah, let me just go through and do a breakdown of what I'm looking at for this week. So we're looking at, again, first of all, one look at the overall ranges. So we know the price is always in a range, but if we come out, we can actually see the overall ranges. It's a good place to start to actually see where we are on the overall higher time frames. So we can see once we have our range, then we're just looking for price to breach both sides of the range, put in peak formations, and that will give us information as to where we're headed next. So we can see price put in a peak formation above the range, trades back down. Same again here. So now, yeah, we're at 3-year lows. Well, yeah, 3-year lows, more on pound dollar. And if we hop down to shorter time frames, we can see we created a new range. So price put in a peak formation below the range, and then we proceeded to break structure to the upside. So it's a Monday, so we've just broken out of this monthly range. This was August's high. So it was a Monday, so I'm anticipating false move, week beginning, price to pull back down to maybe these areas here, and then look to take that long. Again, it doesn't matter where it comes back down to, we're just looking for that buy low setup, coinciding with timing or numbers, etc. So we can see this is an area where lots of volume took place, and we've also got this 4-hour supply zone. So both are targets for the next coming weeks, and we also have space up here. So whatever you want to call it, ICT fair value gap, imbalance, whatever, there's space there, so we could see this area retested soon. In terms of gold, yeah, so I've just limited my pairs now. So I found being out here, I'm working on like trading from the bed basically, because we'll be moving around, etc. So I haven't got a desk, as you can hear the sounds of South America in the background. Hope you can hear me. But basically, yeah, just lowering down the pairs to focus on, yeah, just basically just getting clarity, because I'm not having as much time analyzing. So gold, we can see again lots of ranges. So had a previous range here and up, put in a peak formation above the range. So we have a head and shoulders peak formation here, or if you want to call it a V bottom, and here 3 peaks, or again a head and shoulders variation. Doesn't matter. Here we've got a double bottom peak formation, so it doesn't matter what they look like. We're just looking for peak formations outside of the range. So this is a large range, and then we can come down and see. So similar to GBP USD, we've broken out of the previous range on a Monday, so, and come up to this large resistance zone. So round number, psychological number 173,500 on a Monday. So we have lots of space down here also. So again, anticipating some form of take back, eating into early buyers before continuing to the upside. Have multiple targets. So this monthly high or this supply zone here, we can see revisited soon. Euro dollar. So we can have a look on the higher time frames, see where we are overall. So we can again see large range, putting in peak formations above and below, and now we've been just trending downward for, yeah, we know how long. Let's begin June 21. But yeah, we have put, I'm not saying this is the reversal, but we have put in a peak formation below the range and now pulled back inside the range, and then again on another fractal on the 4-hour, done the same, created a new range, put in the peak formation below the range, trapped volume. So yes, I'm liking this for buys for at least the short term. Again, lots of space here, supply zone up there, monthly high, August is high. Yeah, August is high. Also, lots and lots of space here. So all this imbalance there. So anywhere from there to there, we have lots of imbalance. So that will need to get filled at some point. and that also coincides with the top of the range. So I'm liking this for longs also, but again, although we are in breakout behavior, it is a Monday. We've had one push, two push, three pushes up. Although we have closed above this resistance zone, so basically just gonna let this set up. Doesn't matter what happens over the next couple of days. Just looking for that buy low setup. And then US 30. Oh yeah, so this one looks a bit different. I just got my 4 hour levels marked out. So the higher time frame levels I find handy to visualize. I just mapping them out so we can see level 3 behavior, put in a peak formation, head and shoulders, traps the volume, level 1, level 2, again then level 3 peak formation behavior. Then we get 1, 2, 3 pushes into the low, and now we've just broken the structure to the upside. So for this, again, we are on a steep climb with US 30, so alert went off this morning saying we've breached the high. Again, potentially should have taken this trade. Not potentially, definitely should have taken this trade, but I wasn't on the charts this morning. Yeah, my routine's been completely out of whack since we've been here. Trading Asia and New York now, not London, so it's weird. But anyways, we are on a steep climb, so anticipate some, and we breached out of the previous range on a Monday, so anticipating some form of take back, eat into these profitable traders before continuing up. Again, so much space to fill. Again, with this, could potentially come up to this round number 3,300. Again, you can see this volume was trapped above there, so creeping trend, getting traders to buy, push, and then trap. So anyone who bought above 3,300 is now underwater, so we might see this return up to there to continue the downtrend, but who cares? We're just looking for buys, but we're waiting for price to come back down to potentially this 3,200, back down to this resistance area. But yeah, gold, and this is again, this is just pound dollar. So we've already analyzed this, but this is just it on the lower time frames. So yeah, so we can see the peak formation below the range, pulls back up inside the range. Now we've had one push, two push, three pushes. Again, this is the box with the, so the, this is our numbers box for our range. We can see that all the volume was, the order flow is being generated here, and the peak formations are being put in below. So for me personally, I'm not counting this as 100 pips of rise, because this is the peak formation. So I think that the overall thing will be 100, 200, and then continue up to 300. However, on a fractal, we have had one push, two push, three pushes, and then also 300 pips. So we could see some like a micro trend down before continuing back to the upside. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm just gonna leave that there, and yeah, catch you in the next one.